Hello and welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel. This Sunday morning video is a profile scouting video for a player that is said to be being targeted and scouted and pursued by Celtic, a young Swedish winger called ISAK Jansen. In this video, some stats and also 3 or 4 minutes of some highlights of his performances last season for Rapid Vienna. So, a bit of background, as I say, for ISAK Jansson, 23-year-old Swedish player currently playing for Rapid Vienna, was actually the player that Rapid Vienna bought to replace Nicolas Kuhn. Initially went to them on a loan and then was bought by them a season or so ago. Plays left wing, right wing, and centre forward. Approximately 50% of his games have been at left wing, 25% right wing, 25% as a centre forward. Has also played a game or two in 6 other positions. He's actually played once or twice in positions such as attacking midfield, left midfield, right midfield, central midfield, and he's also played at both left back and right back, but just a game or two in those other 6 positions, with approximately 50% on the left, 25% on the right wing, and 25% through the middle. Currently valued at £3 million, €3.5 million. Contract runs with Rapid Vienna until the 30th of June 2028, and so Rapid Vienna would have control over any kind of negotiations and transfer valuation. Currently thought to be on £12,500 per week at Rapid Vienna, so well within Celtic's wage structure. Has 3 under-21 caps for Sweden, also played for Sweden at under 15, under 16 and under 17 level. Not yet played in the full international side. Had a good season last season for Rapid Vienna in the Austrian Bundesliga. His average rating 7.11 out of 10, which is a good rating for an average over a season. Last season for them, he played 33 games, 9 goals and 6 assists. In his season and a half for Rapid Vienna, 45 games, 10 goals, 7 assists. And he's also played in Spain and in Sweden previously, and his total career as a professional footballer, 171 games, 22 goals, 19 assists, and actually his stats and outputs and goals and assists have all steadily increased season by season throughout his career. Looking at a wee bit of in-depth regarding some of his stats and ratings from last season in the Austrian Bundesliga. 21% goal conversion, so that's a pretty good conversion rate of chances per goal. Could be a wee bit better, but as I said, all his stats are improving season by season. He's got very good passing ratings over short, medium term, and good passing ratings for long passes. Has actually got quite poor crossing rating success, down at 20%. Good at winning ground duels, around about 50% success rate with that. Less successful winning the ball in the air. Not too unexpected for a player of 5'9", not to be so good in the air. Does actually, unfortunately, have not terribly good ratings for midfield defence, things like working back to clear, intercept, blocked chances, and does also lose possession an average of 11 times per game, which is a wee bit on the high side, as he does look like a player with lots of promise, a player that's getting better and better, a player who is coping playing at a level around about the same level as the Scottish Premiership, and did have some European experience in the Europa League qualifying and Conference Leagues for Rapid Vienna last season as well. So just going to pop in those highlights, goals, passes, crosses, etc. And then we'll have a wee discussion regarding how I see him as a player, whether I think he would work out at Celtic. Now, my own thoughts regarding ISAK Jansson from watching the various different highlights and scouting reels on YouTube and on the internet. I think he's a player with lots and lots of pace. I think he's at least as fast, if not faster, than Nicolas Kuhn. Not as fast as Dyson Maida or Marco Tilio, but certainly got the pace better than Kuhn, I think, better than Yang, better than Forrest, better than Luis Palma. Good on the ball, very direct when running out wide on the right or on the left. Good ability to break inside, good ability to shoot right-footed and left-footed. Does have pretty good vision for seeing a pass for teammates. Also good at finding space in behind defence, cutting the ball back across the box from the byline or from inside the box. Slight misgivings regarding his aerial ability. Doesn't look like a player who does terribly well in the air, and that's certainly backed up by his stats. Seems a very good, hard-working player, and certainly his versatility playing right across those front three positions would be very handy for Celtic. And does look like he is a pretty decent replacement for Nicolas Kuhn. And to be fair, when I saw similar highlight packages for Nicolas Kuhn 18 months ago, I wasn't impressed straight away. And I'd have to say I'm more impressed with ISAK Jansson now than I was seeing corresponding similar highlights of Nicolas Kuhn 18 months ago. And after a wee bit of a shaky start, Nicolas Kuhn certainly gave us a good season last season and has turned in a big profit of 13 or 14 million pounds for us as well. So I think Isak Janssen very likely to fit in well at Celtic. He's moved from Sweden to Spain, Spain to Austria. I think he would fit in well with the culture at Celtic, other Scandinavian players, Swedish players at the club. And at £3 million or thereabouts, I think it's a very worthwhile fee for a player who can cover those front three roles, and would give us quite a number of different options, formations, tactics, and replacement off the bench as well from time to time. So I'd be very happy if Celtic did pursue Isak Janssen, name really only cropping up very recently, but it does look like Celtic are closely following and looking at a potential bid for Isak Janssen in the near future, although that'll all pan out and over the course of the week. Would be delighted to see what you feel yourself from watching the highlight package in this video and from any other resources online. And as always, as we finish the video, just a wee polite suggestion, encouragement. If you are new to the channel, please do click that subscriber button. Cheer me up no end on a bit of a drab, dreary day here in Scotland for another wee subscriber or two added to the team. And do feel free to pop your own thoughts into the comment section, be it regards Isak Janssen or any other players you can see replacing Nicolas Kuhn for us next season. And so until the next video, goodbye and hail, hail.